finite element modeling has definitely helped us understand how our structures behave a lot better, and I think it's important, especially as bridges become more complicated and more complicated. We need this software.
Now the technology has advanced, the requirements has advanced. Very negligible cable-stayed bridge was happening in India, but nowadays, since cable-stayed bridge, long span bridge, that is happening. Now we foresee that we required a very sophisticated software.
Because the design means input and output anyone can do, to be honestly. Means even the experience comes when you actually look into the structure. You should feel the structure, and the structural software should give that exact, or you can say a realistic behavior of the structure.
Dobry program przede wszystkim powinien umożliwiać najbardziej wyszukane i zaawansowane metody analizy obiektów inżynierskich w jak najbardziej przystępny użytkownikowi sposób. Interfejs graficzny powinien pomagać w modelowaniu trudnej geometrii, jaką mają konstrukcje mostowe.
Times is very important because the calculation cannot be done only in once. We should make some iterations, some verification. If each time you have to spend long time to make one calculation, so in the accumulation it will be very long time to finish the construction stage analysis. It is not good for production.
In our previous experiences with other processes, we found modeling advanced, or we can say like complex structure is very difficult. And analyzing those bridges is time-taking, is not fast and efficient, but we found it's a lot easier with MIDAS.
Possibility to handle large models. When I say large models, of course, large models are those with more than 100,000 finite elements in the mesh.
With the other software we were able to get the results we wanted, but we were using simpler models because it could not handle. So with MIDAS we were able to use it to do our final design, and there was nothing missing from the program. We got all the information we wanted and more.
That we were putting a lot of work up front just to get the model built. Stage construction, as I'm sure everyone knows, can be, you know, a painstaking task, but we felt that there needed to be some wizards and tools that can easily set up something that's been done for the past however many years we've been designing these bridges. So MIDAS presented to us some of the wizards they had.
And very time-saving too, in the way that it's very easy to model curved girders and composite sections.
We feel that it is a very easy software to use. We like how we can manipulate things in MIDAS Civil to get the answers, to get the results in the format that we want.
Details we need, and then if the design is not so good, you can go back easily. Easily just go back and make some few changes, and then you get your result.
It is highly competitive, especially on the design part, because it facilitates the drawing, the modeling of the structures. The interface is very user-friendly.
It's easy to make a report, an analysis report or detailed design report. You don't have to stay and write it on MATCAD. Or
yes, if you know how to use it properly, it saves you a lot of weeks of work.
MIDAS software is one, I think, of the best software for the long span bridges. In the long span bridges, we should analyze with the construction stage analysis. That means that every stage you have to verify the stress, the deflection, and how to make it at the final condition like the designer wishes.
Construction stages including creep and shrinkage analysis. They are general, and the calculation is very fast compared to other software. Second is rail structure interaction, which is used in our country for research purposes too, not only for the practice. And third, time history analysis of a response on dynamic load.
Short-term, long-term effects of concrete, precessing steel, the different construction stages, then boundary conditions. So what we heard in the past that yes, it takes care of all, and that's why we bought it.
Pretty complicated bridges like network tied arches or curved girder bridges or bridges with heavy skews, and they were all, MIDAS had performed well for them, and similarly it's performed well for us.
Potencia y flexibilidad. Potencia por el amplio rango de capacidades disponibles dentro del mismo entorno de trabajo, que abarcan desde un sencillo análisis lineal y elástico hasta un complejo análisis no lineal paso a paso en el tiempo. La flexibilidad viene por la capacidad de aplicar toda la potencia del programa a un amplio rango de estructuras, que podrían ser desde las estructuras más habituales hasta las más singulares.
Also, the design is very developed. It provides a lot of information, the results, also about the tendons in reinforced beams, also about the position of the vehicles for different efforts that you're interested in. Also, the seismic design and dynamic design is very developed.
こういうものにはその地震が来てこう動いた時にこういうふうにドドドって動くとこういうところに応力が集中するとか、それから上下にこう地面が動くとこれがどうなるとかいうのをカラーでビジュアルに表現できるというのはMIDASだけなんです。
globale edificio, ma invece è di estrema importanza andare a fare degli specifici interventi in maniera tale da non rovinare la statica della struttura in muratura del monumento, e pertanto il MIDAS mi consente di fare questi.
Another interesting feature that is absolutely welcome is the ability to perform check and design according to the Eurocodes, Eurocode 2 and Eurocode 3, in conjunction with the Eurocode 8 for seismic action.
С MIDAS мы уже знакомы порядка 2-3 лет, используем, по-моему, 2 года в нашей организации. Вот, безусловно, то есть ссылаемся на ваш продукт при сдаче объектов заказчикам. Вот, программа действительно очень интересная, необычная.
Важно, что с помощью вашей программы достаточно быстро и точно рассчитываем, что мы должны получить при испытании.
We've done some comparisons with hand calcs or other softwares. We believe that MIDAS gives good enough results. The precision is good in MIDAS.
J'ai vu de très bonnes critiques sur MIDAS Civil, et en particulier comparé à d'autres logiciels anglo-saxons. Des chercheurs avaient fait des comparaisons sur la puissance et la précision de différents logiciels de structure RDM, et MIDAS Civil apparaissait souvent dans les premières positions.
Some of the requirements that DOT has is only satisfied by the MIDAS. For example, if I have to rate cross frames, it's a lot easier with MIDAS because I can get the cross frame forces. The same thing is not that easy with other software. So we actually gone through every result that MIDAS output has given us, and we checked every single number in our different spreadsheets and other softwares, and up until now we are very satisfied with its results.
Really, all the other programs won't be able to give me what I require. I mean, MIDAS is the only thing that's going to give me the answers that I personally trust.
The best part of MIDAS is that technical support was very good. The training sessions, we never had to ask MIDAS for training sessions. MIDAS has been conducting training sessions very often.
Other best thing about the MIDAS is numerous online tutorials and technical papers that are available online. I have utilized that to understand and fully utilize MIDAS tools.
Firmy zwracają uwagę również na brak konieczności przeprowadzania trwających tygodniami szkoleń wdrażających inżynierów w nowy system. Ponadto jakość oraz ilość materiałów, samouczków, filmów instruktażowych oraz najwyższy poziom wsparcia technicznego, który zapewniamy przyszłym oraz obecnym klientom, powoduje na ich twarzach uśmiech oraz nierzadko zaskoczenie, oczywiście pozytywne.
It was very tailored to my needs, which was good because the needs of someone working for a contractor aren't going to be the same as someone working for ACOM or PB or HNTB. So I have a little bit different needs. I'm more analyzing bridges that have already been built and things like that. So they were able to tailor the training more towards my needs as opposed to giving me canned tutorial.
You know, we have a small problem, even if it's a minor, or maybe even if it's a stupid problem, he's always there to, yeah, yes sir, I'm there to help you. So he's always present for that. So that kind of support is always available from MIDAS.
За это отдельная вам благодарность, потому что без вашей технической поддержки, наверное, было бы сложно освоить программу так быстро, вот, и эффективно ее использовать сразу же.
The work of the improvement and the implementation in MIDAS Gen never stops. We are quite happy about the level and the quality of the development of the Eurocode, the design, check, as well as load combinations and material properties.
And that's really what we look for in any vendor we work with, that they're on board and they're fully committed to helping HCR get up to speed with their products.
I have visited MIDAS company several times. This is a big company with very serious performance in doing how to make the good software.
It's a great program. I think it does a really good job.
Finally, I found a software, a good one, let's say, you know, without any headache.
It was fantastic. I said I must know how to use the software.
It was very impressive. I saw it here. It was a very good program.
It was quite an enjoyable experience for us to use MIDAS.
It's a great software. As I informed you before, the integration is very powerful. We want to follow all their product, especially in civil and civil engineering.
I might have designed more than 40 projects using MIDAS, and I think I have almost recovered 10 times the money what I have invested in MIDAS.
That's essential to coming up with a system that's safe and cost effective. And MIDAS is versatile like that, and it's as I said, accurate and on the money.
We were impressed with the functionality, but also the user interface and the cost of ownership for the product. And ultimately that led to us taking on the responsibility for sales and distribution, and it's now being seriously considered by customers as an alternative to more traditional products.
MIDAS Gen has been sold in Italy since 2004, and we are quite happy to say that in Italy MIDAS Gen is the most successful software in terms of turnover and number of licenses.
With the coming of MIDAS, the engineers can learn faster, easier. We could make our work better and faster. That way our production will be.
And MIDAS being at the cutting edge of technology, you will see it being embraced by many Nigerian engineers in the very near future.
I believe in future, MIDAS can have a significant impact